Aries, welcome to your general reading for the month of November. This one is for money, sun, moon, rising, ascending, dealing with the Aries, whatever brought you here. Welcome. Okay, so we're going to do a general reading for you, clarify, and end off with an oracle card. But starting off there, first things first, you have got the King of Swords, which is really, really cool because the King of Swords is an energy where you can hold that higher vibration. All right. It is an energy where you are ready, where you're not so bound by the laws of the world. You can't do this, you can't do that, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you know. It says wise experience, greater taking the lead in a public arena, showing emotion is okay. Now, the last couple of readings that I did for you was okay, Aries, but you just want to look because I remember that I picked up, that you were in a bit of a funky space there for a while, and then things took an upswing for you. So just take a look and see that you don't fall for the same trick twice. Okay, just look out for that you don't fall for the same trick twice. Okay, let's look a little bit deeper into your tarot, and then it's going to be quite exciting. I hope that you are doing well. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. And if you haven't yet done so, please go ahead and subscribe and like the video, please. Okay. Devil energy. Queen of Voices. So there is definitely a very powerful release that is taking place here. And it's almost like Aries, like, don't go back to who hurt you before. Don't go back to what hurt you before. If it didn't work before, don't try the same thing again and hope to get a different outcome. Okay? Because I see that here. And so make sure that the epiphany that you get is an actual epiphany. All right? Sorry, 3 of inspiration there for you as well. Tell me, where in the world are you? Let me know. Where in the world are you? Also, you are so welcome to join me for my 4 till 6 November 3-day sacred journey, full moon journey. The details are in the description. It is donation based. All right. So Death card, Queen of Voices, and the 3 of inspiration. So there is definitely a release of scarcity. There is definitely over here. All right. There is a recalibration in the mind. You want to be very careful of overthinking here, though, because there is definitely the possibility of overthinking. And I kind of get that for a lot of that overthinking, Aries, it could come from not wanting to make the same mistake again as before. Now, being proactive is great, but if you keep on focusing on the possibility of making a mistake, then you're going to make a mistake, what you would see as a mistake. So you might need to ask for some help here. Ask for some help. Maybe ask an expert, somebody who knows in whatever the field is that you want some guidance in. And if you can get somebody else to do something, let them do it. Okay? Let them do it. Sorry. It's almost like it's like you keep on you keep on walking yourself into the same space over and over, like almost like the false doorway to freedom type of thing, like a false doorway to freedom type of thing. It keeps on coming up over and over and over, which makes me see again, Aries, that you are trying the same thing over and over and over, and it's not working. If it's not working, stop it. Seriously, if it's not working, stop it. All right. Search for a better way to do things. Let's clarify. 3-4 cards came out for you. So there is stability coming from confusion. So that's beautiful. Stability coming from confusion. So that is really, really nice. You have got the Queen of Swords. So you got the Queen of Swords twice already here now. They were the Queen of Voices. So you got the Queen of Swords followed by the 5 of Pentacles. So something happened here. Things were going all right. I kind of get a sense that there might have been somebody involved. Not necessarily a romantic connection. I'm not sure. It seems a little bit not quite clear. But anyways, you know what the situation is. Tell us in the comments, It could be somebody that you really trusted. You thought you were going to walk apart together, but somebody disappointed you here. And I kind of get the sense, Aries, that You may have had this idea that a certain person can, I don't know, inspire you or help you to get to a certain point. What I get over here is that the success that you needed for yourself, you went and almost tried to inspire somebody else to get it for them, and I think you sufficiently inspired them. But do you see, because you may have been coming from a sense of lack and limitation, that is what you ended with. Because if you look at any of my courses, there's links in the description. I will always tell you that the motivation behind the action determines the outcome. All right. Then you've also got the sun energy here and the Four of Swords. It is definitely time for you to grow. And for you to grow significantly. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's time for you to go to that next level. When it comes to life, when it comes to finances. And this is not something that happens in your bank account. This is something that happens in your mind. It happens in your heart, so that your mitochondria can let it in, can hold it in your DNA. All right. Clarifying that Queen of Voices there, that Queen of Swords, you've got the Devil energy. You see, it's a lot of releasing energies. The Devil energy, the Death card energy, it's a lot about release. The Devil, Strength energy, is about release. Knight of Wands, be careful. Because I kind of get an idea here, Aries, that you might be driven here by your fears and not so much your pure light inspiration. There might be an idea when it comes to money and opportunities and helping others. People always do this to me. Now, you want to be careful, because when we think that, it's actually a spell. We send that negative energy to that person, which might make that person struggle. But the thing is, what you give out also comes back to you. So be very, very careful. All right? Very, very careful. And remember, just because we say love and light doesn't mean that whatever we did goes away. Very important to remember that. Okay? Let's look at the Three of Inspiration. So, which is Wands. So just look at this. For Three of Wands is clarified by the Three of Wands. So there is definitely a space where things are coming to you, things are changing for you. Page of Wands and Justice energy, Libra energy. Things are coming to you, but you are still coming from this almost aggro sort of space, this pushing sort of space, this I don't want to be ugly when I say this to you, but there's a sense of self-entitlement here, and the self-entitlement comes from unresolved pain and fear and trauma. So you might need to pause and take a break here in November, or whenever you see this. Make work of this, because this is quite important, Leo. Aries, maybe you should watch the Leo reading, but Aries, this is quite important to you, to see what is holding you back here. Okay. Because it's almost like all this money is around you, all this wealth or stuff is around you, and it's almost like it's yours, but it's not yours. And there's a trauma here that needs to be resolved. There we go, breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand for you. A breakthrough is at hand for you, and if it resonates, place your hand on your heart, take a breath, say yes to it, write in the comments, I am ready. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope that it helps. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I do a reading for you every week. So I will see you on your next one. For your benefit, watch the reading that is recommended on your screen right now. And it will be amazing if you will join my 3 days Sacred 4 till 6 November donation-based full moon sacred journey. Bye.